Hello YouTubers, I'm Justin and today on Dashandrun we're going to be having a look at this. Now this is a mini fogging machine and this is the S model and it's their smallest range. They do quite a range of fogging machines. Now this particular one is handy for doing things like what you can see on the front here and also for doing different photo shoot shots. So overall this could be quite handy to use. So anyway, let's get in the box, see what we've got and we'll go from there. So the first thing is some paperwork, and this is a manual to operate the device, and they include that in the packaging, which is quite good. So that's the first thing out of the box. Next is a large collection of different connectors for the actual device. You've got this one here, which you could use to push the fog through a sort of a filtery type thing. You've got various pipes, so that you can use this to get the fog closer to whatever subject you're using. Even this very long one, and then you've got this smaller one here which will disperse it in a more finer thing. So you've got quite a lot of attachments and they're all included in this box. Comes with a USB-C cable and a remote to operate the device, which is quite handy if you want to use it without actually touching it and you want to set it up somewhere. And this is to charge the internal battery, so they're also included. Comes with 6 little vials of fogging material. This is the fluid that you put in the device, and they give you 6 of those in the box, which is quite handy. So you've got quite a lot to start with, and of course you can buy refills as you go along, but they are included too. Also comes with this very handy case that will hold everything together, which is really nice. It's got room to keep everything nice and locked and safe in here, and I think this is a good option that they've included this too. And finally we have the device itself, and as you can see the Model S is quite small. It's very much like a sort of aerosol spray can type shape. It's easy to hold in one's hand, which is great. You've got your on and off switch here. This is your operating switch to start using it. Charging port on the bottom. Also a little bit here for hanging it to something, so you can hang it down, which is also great. When you open this part up here, this is where you would fill the liquid into the actual chamber, and this is just a heat guard shield, and that's pretty much everything. So what we'll do next is we'll test this out and see how well it performs, and I'll show you that, and then I'll also show you some samples I've taken with it, and then I'll give you my final thoughts at the end of this video. Okay, so I'll give you a bit of a quick demo of this unit. I'm going to just use the shorter one, and I'll also show you this one, which is like a diffuser, and then there's this one here which gives you a sort of a spray pattern type look. So I'll show you those. I've also got a couple of model shots I'm working on with a friend, and I'll upload that finished project later, but I'll just show you some early stuff that we're playing around with. Now first of all, you turn it on like so. Now you double press this button here and this will turn the unit on, and it's pretty quick at heating up. So I'll double tap it, and as you can see it's already shooting smoke out like anything. And then you double tap it to turn it off, and as you can see it's very quick to come on. Now if you put this diffuser one on, which I'll just stick on now, like so, this, and then do the same thing I just did a minute ago, this will sort of give you a bit more of a control over it. You can sort of paint a bit more with it, if you can see what I'm doing here, which is great as well for shots. And then finally you've got this one, which if I put this on this unit here, this little plastic thing again, it goes on the end of it, like so, and then put this on, this will also use, it'll give you a more of a spray pattern. So if you look at it, you've got more of a jet coming out, which is quite handy as well. So overall, they're really handy. So next, I'll just show you a couple of shots I've played around with. And as I said earlier, this is stuff that I'm working, so it's a work in progress, so it's not finished. So you can see it's sort of not finished, but it'll just give you an idea of what you can do with this. This is just some models I'm playing around with to add smoke effects to them and then film them or take stills. I haven't decided yet, but I will upload later on an actual finished one of that so you can see that. So I'll show you that now, and then I'll give you my final thoughts of what I think of this unit at the end of that. Well, there you go. There's my quick look and unboxing of this fogging machine. And overall, I am very impressed with this. For the price and for the size, it definitely puts out a lot of smoke and fog. And if you're after something for visual effects, this is something I would definitely recommend. It's a great little device to have for still photos, but also for doing little mini shoots where you might need some fog in that scene. This device is very handy to have. And overall, I definitely would recommend this. Anyway, I'm Justin, and as always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.